Oh, greetings, my loyal subjects. I was just looking up at the stars on our friends on Planet 51. Now, let's see here. A little to the left. No, back to the right. Up a little bit. There. I have a perfect view of the planet and all of its inhabitants living their stupid little lives. Now lock weapons and fire! I feel so much better now. Greetings, the world of the internet. I am the great Matthew Squeak, and welcome to Squirrel Talk Review. Planet 51 was created by these guys. Never heard of them? That's because this is pretty much the only thing they ever made. It takes the concept of an alien accidentally landing in the middle of a 50s suburb, causing panic and misadventures for everyone he meets. The twist? The alien is an astronaut, turning the entire concept upside down. Not a bad twist to an age-old concept. But did this movie fare well? You already saw the opening, right? Not in the least! Why did this planet deserve to be blown to smithereens? Let's find out. The movie opens with a movie.
There's nothing to be scared of.
A cheesy B-movie, establishing the reverse concept of humans are the aliens. And after Junior gets yanked out of the theater, we get to see an everyday 60s town. Just in a flying saucer, otherworldly kind of feel. And by that, I mean they're obsessed with making everything look like flying saucers. Trash cans, cars, houses, patties. Yes, even the patties are the same obsessive shape. I know you want to make it look like the 60s to capture the feel of the classic Alien movies, but you're on an alien world! Have some fun with this! A lot of these are just reskinned scenes from other movies.
Shaking Rocky dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop.
I get the reference, but you'd think the world would be a little more resistant to animal droppings, else these things would be exterminated as pests, not kept as pets. Oh, and it rains rocks here. That is creative, right? I can't even comprehend how that is supposed to work in the realm of physics. But okay, time to meet our main character, Lem. As in Lunar Excursion Module? Giving us a science lesson of the universe.
Thanks to science, we now know the universe is nearly 500 miles long.
That man isn't wearing any clothes.
Why is he not wearing pants? It is bothering me. I am cute and marketable. They're green and disturbing. And did you just say that the universe is 500 miles long? 500 miles? I know when we're young, we think a mile is something huge, but you guys know a mile in the galactic sense is not very big, right? Going from east to west, the United States isn't 500 miles long. Unless their planet is the size of a golf ball, I don't see how this society can swallow that. And I get it. I know they were going for a society that doesn't realize how big the universe really is. But 500 miles? Come on! The moon, the big round thing in the sky, is roughly 200,000 miles away! Back to the movie. Lem botches his little science lesson, but never fear, he's got yo-yos. 'Cause giving toys to kids fixes everything. And he even got that promotion that the movie continuously reminds us of.
How did you do, Lem? Got the job.
Well?
Got it.
Lem? Congratulations on that job.
We get to know his friends more. His paranoid friend that works in the comic book store, Skiff.
I love fake alien poop day.
Please tell me that that is the dumbest line in this movie. And this kid, 'cause every kid's movie needs a kid in it, and these two just let him hang around them, despite him not being related to either of them, and roughly 10 years younger. Why are you in this movie? Okay, I know I just ranted about something already, but why aren't you wearing pants? It's really getting to me. Did you forget to put them on during the animation process? One of the people congratulating Lem on this promotion is his big-time crush, Miss Blandy McBland. I mean Nira. And he finally decides to take the big leap of faith. But never fear, Lem, because that bratty kid from earlier said...
And then my mom says it's because you like her, and then she says that, oh, that's so cute. And why don't you just ask her out already? Because she's been waiting for you to ask her out ever since we moved next door to you.
So it's all just a formality at this point. Then, the biggest nut hole in the entire galaxy appears. Yes, all 500 miles of it.
The cause needs you!
The what?
The cause.
He's a typical hippie finding things to protest no matter how stupid they are.
Yeah, like our school pictures. Why do they have to be of our faces? I mean, what a bummer.
But what makes him the biggest nut hole in the entire galaxy?
Lem was about to ask me something.
Yeah? Man, what do you want to ask her?
It's kind of private.
No problemo, man. I mean, I totally respect that.
So, Nira...
Nira and Lamb had a private conversation and don't want anybody else around.
Yeah, you know, we can talk later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peace.
Oh, and it gets worse. Nira ditches Lem to go hang out with this guy. The bratty kid from earlier said...
Because she's been waiting for you to ask her out ever since we moved next door to you.
And it doesn't take rocket science to see what is going on. And she straight up ditches him for this nuthole.
What a bunch of a-holes.
Lem, that girl is stringing you along and not worth your time at all. But the plot comes flying in. Didn't those spacecraft came with make an ominous cloud setting? And we get the selling point of the movie. And, unfortunately, the best part of it.
What the? Duck?
These few minutes of the astronaut blundering around without a clue of what is going on is enjoyable with a few good laughs. With an arrival of a spaceship, society seems to not know what to do. There's no panic or hysteria. Even the news doesn't seem to be taking the biggest thing to happen in their planet seriously.
How will you survive without a sparkling smile? Give your smile that special glow. Try the sparkle action of Dental Pro.
They're treating this like an everyday common occurrence. There is a spaceship on your lawn. Lem heads to his job, once again, like nothing is going on. And there isn't a spaceship on his lawn. But to his shock, turns out that's where the alien is hiding out.
Come on.
Hello, this is the alien hotline.
Yes, hi. I found the alien.
They're here, and no weapon can stop them.
You gotta be kidding.
Once again, I don't think these life forms are registering what is going on. So we learn that the only thing dumber than these little green men is...
I can breathe.
this guy.
You speak my language.
That's amazing. You speak my language.
And you speak Zenuian.
Wow, Zenuian sounds just like English.
And what happens when two morons try to communicate?
My mission was to plant Old Glory, whack a few golf balls, and head back to the Kids' Choice Awards. I'm getting slimed. What?
You were just talking alien.
Hey, I'm not the alien here. You are.
Me? You are.
No, you are.
You are. You came to my planet.
An alien planet? Hello?
So, they sent you alone to a faraway planet just to plant a flag? A complete moron getting shipped halfway across the galaxy for some half-baked reason? Why does that sound so familiar? Don't tell me it'll come to me. It will come to me. Our invader guilt trips Lem into getting a ride back to his space module, but a bit of a crowd have gathered around.
I'll tell you what. Eat this.
Product placement.
Invincible.
Oh, good. Then you do it.
The military shows up, finally. You detected this thing falling from orbit last night, and it took you this long to get here?
Whoops.
It's called music! The biggest nuthole in the galaxy comes in with his posse and causes further misunderstandings between Lem and Nira.
Oh, Lem! Lem, you know astronomy? If an alien came all this way...
Yeah, all 500 miles of it!
Smart enough to come in peace?
No! No! No!
After blowing you off the way she did, she had that one coming. Lem hides our moron in his room, and our little team of morons grows exponentially. Including the nerd, the brat, the defective robot.
Rover? He's a probe we sent to take pictures of your world. Hey! A planet full of aliens? And you sent back pictures of rocks? Bad boy.
And these two.
Oh, your brains!
Inside my head.
Its will is too strong.
Commander's master.
It's all in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head.
Well, with enough stupid people on their team, surely they can come up with some sort of intelligible plan. Turns out, yes, as they hatch a plot to use the media to plead their case and tell the public he's not a monster. And with the military setting up in his house, the gang of buffoons decide to move out to a safer location.
Professor, take a look. This is obviously alien
More
writing.
product placement.
It says, surrender or die.
Yes, a crucial message demanding the surrender of the planet was just casually crumpled and tossed into the corner of the room like trash. I guess writing a note and placing it in plain sight was too much for these people. And is there any more product placements I should be aware of before this continues? Well, now with that out of the way, the team safely set up in the comic book store, and Lem decides to get some dating advice from NASA's reject pool.
Okay, you know your problem. It's not Galar or Nira.
No, it is definitely Nira.
Why do chicks dig me? 'Cause I'm handsome? 'Cause I'm an astronaut? Yes, and yes. But it's also because of Chuck Baker's 3 steps to romance. Spot your prey. Make your move. Show no mercy.
Hi, I'm the small package good things come in.
You've never dated. Ever. Lem goes to the media, but is quickly distracted.
Oh, I thought you were after the alien.
That's not what's going on.
Then what is?
Mysterious lamb. Tell us the secrets of your heart.
Could you get warped into a black hole, please?
Lem, I always thought we'd be together, but I need someone who doesn't always believe what he's been told. It's like Lars says. The times, they are a different.
You absolutely insufferable! If only I did not have so many potentially young viewers! You admit that you like Lem, but you constantly let this nuthole get in the way, and then you blame Lem for it, and go hang out with this buffoon anyway. And why is she wearing a dress? The guys don't wear pants, but the girls wear skirts? Are you trying to make some kind of weird feminist point? What is this? By some strange coincidence, the media finds the alien at the comic book store.
Hasta la vista, baby. You are terminated.
They're so desperate for references, they're just spitting them out now. They partake in another chase through town, but not nearly as fun, and manage to escape thanks to Rover.
Rover?
You had two scenes with each other. I don't see the emotional attachment. So the military finally decides to take the spaceship away to a secret location, and Lem and the astronaut decide to have a moment as they stew over their predicament.
I never had the right stuff. I'm a button pusher. Spam in a can. I don't even fly the ship. It's all automatic.
Huh?
Nothing but bells and whistles.
Called it. A monkey they shot into space. If his brain fries on the way, no big deal. The new plan is to locate Rover, who can track the ship. And he is being held at the comic book shop. For some reason. But how will they get there?
Wait, that new movie. Doesn't that open tonight?
Yeah. Why?
This is more of the problem of these people don't seem to be registering the fact that they were visited by extraterrestrial life. They're treating it more like a publicity stunt. Shouldn't there be fear, confusion? If you think there's an alien on your planet trying to take over your world, now may not be the best time to release a movie about an alien trying to take over your world. Regardless, they can sneak through undetected.
What great costumes! You two are finalists up on stage!
Oh, we're not here to enter the contest.
Then why are you dressed like aliens?
Since when do fans need an excuse to dress up to see their favorite movie? Pop song time! Enya is charmed by Lem dressing up as an alien and dancing. That's just her shallow nature for you, swayed by the simplest things. The military shows up and captures Lem and Chuck, but...
You are no longer needed, slave. I release you. Return to your puny life. Kid, I'm going down anyway. There's no need for you to come with me.
None of you heard that last statement, right? The one where they're faking it all? You missed that? Nobody heard that? At all? You're just ignoring it? So life returns to normal as it was the rest of the movie. But Lem's conscience gets the better of him, and he's off to rescue Chuck.
Lem? I know I was kinda harsh.
Kinda?
I'm really sorry.
Ouch! Oh, hi, Nira.
Good reaction. After all the stringing along she's been doing to you, she doesn't deserve any of your attention. But these two need to be forced together for a happy ending, and it turns out Rover escaped containment through a plot hole, and they're off to save the aliens.
Tell us your invasion plans, and don't bother taking over my mind. If you do, Captain Kisno has orders to shoot me. If you take over Captain Kisno's mind, Lieutenant Groit has orders to shoot him. If you take over Lieutenant Groit's mind, Sergeant York will shoot Captain Kisno, Lieutenant Groit, and myself, along with these 3 soldiers. Each man has a designated target in the squad.
This is very exploitable. But of course he needs intelligence to do that.
Yes, sir! Ow!
Not yet!
Drop your weapon!
No, him first! You're mine! I'm not taking my eyes off Kisno!
Or at least not being the stupidest thing in the room. Okay, why isn't he affected? And better question, why is he not taking advantage of it?
You're a moron.
We cut to Rover as he finds the secret base, and Skiff finds the secret switch to open the... I mean, turn the super secret base into a completely non-secret base.
How do we get in without being seen?
What does this lazy, lame attempt at making us smile suggest?
But I'm sorry, officer, your rules ain't good for me!
Yep, do it. Do it again. Harder. Break his legs. Break his arms. Smash his head open. Do it. Beat him. Beat him with the stick. This is my favorite part of this movie. Do it again.
Stick it!
They rescue Chuck
Hey, put some clothes on.
and make their way to the ship, conveniently placed under a hatch, perfectly sized to escape through. But they've fallen into a trap.
He is helping the enemy of your world. Sick is befriending a creature that's so completely different. Sick is... Well, look, it's right in front of you.
The movie decides to try and squeeze in a moral at the last minute.
I know what you're afraid of. And it's not Chuck. It's not monsters or aliens. It's the unknown. But I'm telling you, the unknown isn't something to be afraid of. It can be your best friend. And just when you think that it means the end of everything you know, it's really just the beginning.
Or Lem was using it as a distraction. Or he's just that stupid. It's hard to tell. Chuck takes the time to put on his astronaut suit and rescue the general before they all blast off to safety.
He is so heavy!
You're just pushing a button to ignite the engines. Oh look, their planet is definitely longer than 500 miles! I'm sorry, I just can't let that go. That and the fact that he's not wearing pants! They touch down, they say their goodbyes, and have their forced moments with each other.
You're a great planet, and your 50s are fine! But give me a call when you get to the 60s! 'Cause that's gonna be fun!
Please do not be a sequel bag! And Chuck is on his way home, or wherever the Earth tries to dump him off next. Next time, try packing him a bunch of red shirts. That'll get rid of him for sure. And that was Planet 51. Boy, that was stupid. I still hold to the fact that this wasn't a bad idea for a movie. It's just that the execution completely fell apart. There's too many morons on this planet, whether they're just stupid characters or can't seem to comprehend what is going on. None of the characters are inherently likable, with most of them continuously getting on my nerves. Design choices were questionable. How do you design an alien planet just to make it obsessed with flying saucer-shaped stuff and go pantsless? What is up with that? And the story just seems to wander around, jumping through any plot hole it can find to keep going. That's why this planet should be blown to bits with this buffoon on it! I am the Great Matthew Squeak, and this is Squirrel Talk Review. I thank my loyal subjects for tuning in to this otherworldly adventure as I blow up a planet full of morons. Like and subscribe to me, and maybe we will find more planets of morons to vaporize. Also, donate to me on my Patreon and I will make it extra juicy and exclusive.